What is going on, guys? Anger collections in the house for another video. All right, so interesting video today because it's a viewer questions that we're gonna answer. And if you have any questions, man, leave in a comment. Whether if it's business related or like magic related or just about anything that you want to know. I'm gonna try the best of my ability. If it's like worth it in a video, we'll go ahead and do it. And if it's like interesting, like this one, only a couple of questions, and this is about like business. Me running Tcgplayer. So, question first question is it's about um, if it's worth it buying Alibaba. Uh, Now I have zero idea, what this Alibaba is. I didn't, do like research. Uh, it's probably like a store or a somewhere like overseas that you can buy magic products, I guess, Pokemon. I don't know, TCG. And he's asking if it's worth it, if it's like 50% off. So, and he or she added about like Walmart, Target, maybe I don't know, Best Buy, GameStop. You know, um, is it worth it, right? So I think I'm gonna start with Alibaba because I have zero idea on this. I think in general, if you're buying any products, right, and you're running a store, you obviously want to buy where it's like 100%, you know, legitimate products, and it's like 100% that the price you're not getting like scammed, overseas or like on eBay. If the price, whatever they posted it, is like, let's just say, if we're talking about Fallout, right? uh let's just say Fallout collector boxes, they're like 150, right? And then the commander decks, they're like 100%. um if it's legit and you think that when you run your numbers it's worth it to buy and sell this, I mean, go for it, man. If it's legit, if it's 100% guarantee, this is not like a scam or anything. No matter how much the price is, as long as you think that if you buy this and whatever the market price on these Fallout collector boxes and commander decks, um, if there's a margin to resell this, then go for it, man. And this goes the same with if you buy, Walmart, Target, Best Buy, GameStop. If you think these prices on the shelves, right, um, it's worth it to buy, and I guess it's if it's worth it to resell, um, yeah, 100%, go for it, man. I think that's the main thing would be, as long as it's not a scam, as long as it's guaranteed that the price that they are saying that they're gonna sell it, 50% of whatever price, it's go for it. I don't know about the Alibaba thing. 50% off, he was saying, on I guess certain products on Magic. um if it's like really 50% of whatever product it is on the current prices on those, if you think it's worth to buy and flip, you know I would say just go for it. um for me, it's more on like uh the risk that you want to, like, let's say this one, right, Alibaba. I mean, if it's worth it enough, let's just say it's 100% guaranteed, right? It's for sure, whatever the price is. If it's if you're risking buying in this store or overseas, um, and you've been working with them, I don't see why not, right? I mean, that's almost like a win a win-win for your store, for your business, right? So I think that's the main thing for me. It's if it's if it's not a scam, and if they're saying whatever the price is true, and I say go for it. So I don't know if I answered that question. You the second question is about inventory in your business, TCGs, whatever. It's it was asking about like how much inventory is to make it worth it. Let's just say you want to earn three, four, 10,000 um, per month, right? And how much inventory it is. I think I'm gonna answer this in a different way because it's really it depends on you, like because your inventory, like the amount of inventory, it would really depends on, let's just say you have commons and commons, you have like 10, $20, maybe even $50 cards in your inventory. Uh, no matter if it's 5K, 10K, 20K worth of inventory, um, it depends on the monthly or even the weekly that you get from the inventory that you have, because regardless of how much your inventory is, I mean, if your pricing is like, I don't know, 10, 20, 15% more than on top of, let's just say, TCG low or market price, your sell-through rate it's not going to be good, but if your pricing is like really close to TCG low, if not TCG low, and you're like turning and burning, man. Like what I do, for the most part, because I love selling commons and uncommons. Um, I like to be like very, very competitive, man. I would just like go like maybe at TCG low or maybe like a little more, depending on the cards. um, I like turn and burn, just sell through that thing, man. Like just buy and sell on these uh, large amount of commons and commons, and some of the high value cards. Um, it would really depend on how you priced your cards. So let's just say, like in my store, it's roughly, I don't know, in the range of 1,000 to $2,000 per week. So it ranges, right? So it's the same to say, like monthly, you around 6, 7, 8,000 dollars per month, right? And that's what he was saying on the third question, right? It's like 100K sales, and that's gross, by the way. You know, that's before uh, all the supplies, all the stuff that you buy, uh, like your inventory, right? So it would really depend on how you price and how much you're comfortable, how much you're getting per weekly. So it's really up to you. Like, let's just say in 3 months, right? Running, when you start your business, you've been getting, I don't know, like maybe 1,000 per week, and whatever how much inventory you have, and you're okay with it, then there you go. And if you want to try to get more, maybe price your cards uh, really competitive, really close to the, I guess, TCG low pricing, and be like on the very top of the list, right? So that will increase your sales and your orders. In that way, if you're getting $1,000 per week, maybe it will go up to like 1,200 or 1,500 dollars per week. And the question of being it, to make it worth it, like you're running the store, making it worth it, like it, whatever how much you're comfortable like earning per weekly, per monthly, and it's paying your bills, paying and running your business. It's really up to you, like I don't know if it's 3 to 4,000 or 10,000 per month. I don't know how much worth it is, for you. So I guess that's the main thing, is how you price your cards, the sell through rate, and um yeah, how much you're comfortable earning, like whatever you need. I mean, if you're not selling uh, cards, maybe try to like add more inventory and then price your cards more competitive, you know. So I think that's the second question. I hope I answered it like in the best of my ability, right? And then the last question is about um the orders, because he was saying about, I did in my 2 years, right? I did about 100K sales, per year, and that's gross. And that's not, TCG player. I did, you know, some on Facebook, someone in person, um, someone, like selling, earning in PayPal, and about like 250 to 300 orders per day. And he was saying about uh, one person can handle like at least around 100 to 150 orders per day. um how how did I manage to like double it, right? So I don't really count, you know how many orders I do daily. um I, I'd say like in the end, uh, whatever how much I get, like per day, per weekly, I guess I don't count how many orders I do daily. In the end, what matters is like how much money I get, you know, how much, let's just say 50 orders is like 200, $300, right? And then the next day I get like 20 orders, but it's like $400, you know. I don't really count. I mean, sometimes even like I'll get like 80 orders and it's like $200, like super low, or the amount. So it what matters is the amount in the end. And how did I manage to double it? I mean, I don't really know, like doubling the orders. And I don't recall doing 250 to 300 orders a day. That's ridiculous, man. I don't I don't know, man. That's too much for one person. One person. I'm by myself, man. I don't have anyone to help me pack orders, sort orders, ship the orders, anything, list the cards. It's all me, man. It's all 100% me, you know. Maybe my kid helped me on like putting the stamps on the envelope, because he likes, the stickers, and that's about it, man. So let's just say 99.9998%, right? It's all me, man. How do I manage it? I don't, I don't, I don't even know how, if I'm managing it like in the 100% of my ability, because it's too much. It's too much for one person. Um, and imagine, sometimes I ask myself, man, like if I can just finish everything in one day, everything that I want, man, imagine how much I can do, man. How much sales I can do. I have like a shit ton of like cards just waiting to be listed in my inventory. I mean, there's like great cards over here. See, look at this. Shadowborn Apostle. There's like even like rampant growth. What is this? Elixir of Immortality. These are great cards, And imagine if I can just like, print all the orders, pull the cards, and then relist all the cards that's sold, and then add more uh cards in my inventory. Man, imagine like if I can do all of that in one day, and that would be gold, man. And that's when, if I want to expand, hire a person. But as of right now, the second question, right? how much is it worth it. I mean, I'm very, very much comfortable with how much I earn weekly, monthly. um, I don't have to like kill myself and spend so much money on hiring a person. As long as it's worth it for me, how much I earn, I don't have to rush things. I don't have to like, I got all the time, man. I got all the time in the world. Um, Now, if there's like a card that I want to sell right away, let's just say big cards, and I feel like, oh man, I have to like list this right away, and that's the only time I would like put time and effort to really push and work in that collection. Like let's just say, the binders that I have, right? Um, as long as I work through it, I have a plan on what to do with it. Um, then I would like focus on. I would switch my effort on this project or in this collection or in this bulk. I have to like uh let's just say sort the collection, get all the stuff that I can sell, and then bulk the rest. And then in that way, that collection is done. I earned whatever bulk a buy list I got from that collection, and I pull all the cards that I needed. Same thing if there's like big collection, high valued cards, I would pull all the cards that I want to sell. Just say, I don't know, something about uh, cars that might get banned, or like the value is like so high, like Shieldred. There's a potential of like the cards will like go low next week or the next tournament or something like that. I would like put effort to it, so it would really depend. It would really, really depend on uh, uh as far as like how much you're earning. But like I said, for me, I don't have to rush things. As long as I focus on the projects, collections that needed done first. Because on some days I'm like flooded with orders, then I'll focus on packing, shipping orders, and then in some days I need to put more cards in inventory. Then I would focusing on listing more cards in the inventory, and if I needed more cards sorted, grabbing cards, pulling cards, things like that, then when I would focus on sorting cards and pulling and buy listing all the junk in the store. So it would really depend. Like I said, this business, if it's already like set to go, and you're kind of like just you know clock in and focus on the job that's need to be done, and it's all set, you just need to put hours. I mean, you're pretty much good to go, as long as you have a goal per day, and you're working on the stuff that needed done on that certain day. You're good to go, man. You're 100% good to go. So I hope this is very informative and helps if you're trying to like jump in this cardboard TCG live business and entrepreneurship. It's definitely worth it, as long as you start and learn the process. um love the process in the beginning, and if you enjoy it, just just keep grinding, man. I'm a living proof that it is possible to start with a very, very low budget in the beginning. I mean, I started with basically nothing. I started with my collection, and I mean, my collection is huge compared to like anyone. I'm like crazy to have like this much collection when I started. So I started with that, and then just grind it out, stay consistent, and yeah, it's definitely worth it, man. It's definitely worth it. I mean, I'll be like 3 years. I mean, I am 3 years doing this whole singles slinging selling online, and I work by myself. and yeah, it's definitely worth it, man. Uh, there's some days that you will feel like down, and but in the end, as long as you trust the process, love the process, and just focus on the task in hand daily, um, I think you'll be fine, man. There's so much potential uh, that you can do as long as you just focus yourself, man. There's a lot of um, this is really putting hours, man. This is really just loving the process in the TCG business, selling singles, uh, and that's really it, man. That's really it. And if you feel like you can do it, you can do anything. You can do anything, bro. And yeah, in the beginning, it might be scary, which it is, because you can fail. Many people failed, but if you trust yourself, your gut, that you can do it, you will do it. No matter what happened, like there's some days that there's less orders, you don't feel like you're getting stuff done. If you feel like you can do it and you work around, um, you can do just about anything, man. You can do certain things. You can drop pricing. You can do anything, bro. You can do anything. You do your research. Um, you can do it, man. You can definitely do it. Now, this is not financial advice or anything that just go ahead and quit your job and just start selling whatever, right? Um, it's not financial advice, but all I can say is, I did all of this stuff. I quit my job because I feel like, you know, I I trusted my my work ethic. I trusted my my knowledge in, if before Tcgplayer, I was like selling on Facebook, and I was doing like live Facebook, like opening products. I trusted my work ethic. I trust myself, and I mean it paid off. And like if there's times that are like I'm feeling down, sales are down, I just work around it. And whether I put more effort in pricing aggressively, putting more cards, buying more cards, and yeah, I mean, I feel like you can do it, man. But like I said, I really, really want to emphasize, this is not financial advice. I know it's crazy to, like, especially nowadays, quitting your job and then just hopping in a uncharted territory of like business, TCG business. But like I said, all I can say is I'm a living proof, man. I did it, you know, and I will continue doing it until it's like I feel like it's not worth it for me anymore, or there's a better opportunity. So yeah, that's gonna be it. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and if you did, please consider liking and subscribing. Hit that bell notification so you don't miss any video. And with that, anger out, boys. Peace.